everyone, welcome back to another video. Firstly, I know that I've been inactive. I'm very sorry about that. And I know a lot of you told me to take a break and I kept saying, no, make me. And then my brain quite literally made me and it did a whole KO one tap mentally and I had to take a week or two off of making videos. Anyways, there was a big event that I didn't make a video about in September, and that was my Minecraft server opening. This was meant to be a quiet release, and it was exactly that. We had a lot of members on the first day, only a few problems, and it went smoothly. The server is already expanding quickly with new players joining daily, so I am here to give you all a little tour, plus explain the process on how the server works. There will be tutorial videos posted later, so if you guys are curious about anything else, just know that it will most likely be in a separate video specific to that topic, because some of y'all know how I can sit here and blabber for hours. Make sure to show your support to the video if you enjoy it. It helps my channel grow. And hey, if you have a suggestion for the server, feel free to leave it in the comments. I am always looking to improve. Also, thank you so much for 43K. I love you. The first part of this tour includes a little note. I just don't want people getting the wrong idea or being confused. This server is members only, whether it's on Ko-Fi or YouTube. If you're looking between the two, I would definitely go for YouTube, as Ko-Fi only has a few perks compared to YouTube, which has more perks. I know a lot of people may complain and say, well, I don't want to play to access it, which I can understand. The plain and simple truth is the server was always meant to be for members only. It was made for the members who are financially supporting my channel as a perk amongst the many other perks. A public server isn't in the works because I'm going to be trying to transition PEACHY'S Pixel Place into a public server eventually. This may take a year or so, as public servers take a lot of resources. Another thing which I want to clear up is I am not doing this server for profit. All extra profits I make outside of my YouTube memberships will be going directly into server resources. This can go for anything server commissions, like coats, that we will hopefully be able to add on top of the pre-existing SWEM coats, or these cool CIT commissions by Moonflower, or custom maps like the questing dimension. These were all commissioned by small businesses, which I hope to support fully. So before you say anything rude or passive aggressive in the comments about how the server costs money, please keep that all in mind. You can find out all the info relating to tiers and whitelisting on my website, which is in the description. The server itself is very easy to play and manage. If you're a pro PvPer or hardcore Minecraft enthusiast looking to relax after a tough day by going through the pits of hell in Minecraft, I still don't know how you guys do it, then this is probably not the server for you. Or if you're somebody who likes to switch between hardcore and cozy Minecraft, then this may be the server for you. I do plan to make a PvP pit and bounties option later in dates, but for right now it's not really relevant to my server topics. Firstly, our dimensions. The server uses multiple dimensions because when one is loaded, the others aren't put under stress, meaning lag is less common. Let's go through them quickly and their locations. When you first join, you'll start here. You may spawn on top of a massive tree. Just know the server got confused and politely ask in chat to be taken down, or do what many other players do and just plummet. This is being fixed, and who knows, maybe by the time you see this video, it is fixed. You will spawn with a few items. They may look unfamiliar if you don't do modded Minecraft often. A wristlet, 2 tokens, and some other items. The wristlet is where you'll be keeping all of your money. It's kind of like a mini wallet. These 2 tokens will be used to get special backpacks in the market, which is a little walk from spawn. If you're confused, you may get a little joyride there, maybe even by PEACHY herself. I enjoy bringing people to the market. The market is also the perfect place to put up your own shop if you're looking to sell specific items. Just ask staff about it. The overworld, where you spawn, is your dimension to find a place in survival. You can find a quiet place, whether near or far, and claim it, making your own little farm. Everyone has 500 claim blocks, which is enough to comfortably claim an entire plot in a medium-sized property or a very large property in survival. And hey, if you're playing with a friend, maybe you guys can combine properties together. If you're further away from spawn, staff will place a waypoint over at your place so you don't have to swim oceans away for a simple event or just to get to the market. If you're closer to spawn, you will be connected to the main road, which will soon be the King's Road. Before you begin getting your hands dirty with collecting resources, please go to the Harvest Lands dimension. This is our resource gathering dimension. It resets monthly, so you won't ever lose progress in finding all of the items you need. This prevents people logging in to no resources and also prevents a lot of the unclaimed forestry from staying untouched for others to settle. I know this sounds tedious to a lot of people, but personally when I log into a survival server and all of the mines are stripped clean for like 5,000 blocks each way, it is so tiring. So the Harvest Land dimension allows you to get unlimited resources over time, so that way you're not searching for 5 or 6,000 blocks away from mines. The Blossom Throne is our plot's dimension. If you're not a huge fan of finding your place in the wilderness, we have a plot world that has pre-made plots or empty plots for you to enjoy. There are also multiple Ko-Fi barns available on plot sizes if you're interested. Those include King's Landing or Poppy Seed Pass, with many other being offered in the future for those who have purchased a Ko-Fi barn or who like the member barns. Otherwise, the plot is all yours to edit and create with. There's already plenty of plots built and also businesses starting up for training, breeding, and also for survival items. Triumph and Trophy is our showing dimension. Currently, it only has 2 showgrounds and the sales barn. Lavender Woods Equestrian Center holds plenty of arenas for both players and event managers to use, with some courses set up for training as well. This showground specifically has 2 temporary barns. One of them is still being worked on because we're trying to make one more like permanent for horses to stay at, whether it's like a 2 to 3 day show, and the other one is more of like a temporary 1-day boarding situation. And there's also a pasture to keep your horse during training or shows as well. The surrounding area is a hazy purple vibe with plenty of arenas to take photos. This showgrounds also has a custom trophy to win as well. We've already had plenty of shows in this dimension at Lavender Woods and also the next location, which is Silver Star Rodeo. Silver Star Rodeo is a western area, and this grounds has a lot of yeehaw to it, but it's also used for English events at times too. There's also a lot of arenas to explore like barrels, poles, western pleasure, and warm-up. You can train your horse here or compete in shows. Silver Star has a hotel so that players can stay comfortably during big shows or just for looking at the goofy photos. Some of them aren't like the rest, and I will let you find those out for yourself. Along with this dimension are custom trophies, like these belt buckles. And this custom-made trophy by Moonflower, who has her commissions open if you're ever wanting your own personal things. What's cool about this server is that you guys are going to have access to so many commissioned custom things to decorate your own places with, and it won't just be horsey items or animal items, it'll be all types of things in the future. The sales barn area contains the sales barn. I know, shocker. This is where people can list their animals, whether it's livestock or horses. We prefer all of their animals are listed via the Discord community forums because they don't belong in a stall. The auditorium will be a place where you can visit auctions, pop-up shows and sales, or see bigger server events like raffles or giveaways. This auditorium has a large player space and also has stalls in the back to hold animals for the auctions. On the back side of the property are arenas for you to test out horses prior to buying them with the owner's permission, and also a large pasture in the middle to hold rescue animals before they're processed in the system. If you can't continue being a member, your animals will be held for 30 days safely. So if you do come back within that 30-day window, you're able to go and get your animal with no harm done. We're not just going to rehome your animals immediately. Same thing with your property. You have 30 days before your property is either wiped or sold if it's in the survival world. If you would like your very own rescue, the website has the Daydream Rescue, which is managed often. Sadly, we had to take out the actual dimension because it was very rude with the lag. Anytime someone went into the dimension, the server would just like die, and I have no idea why it would do that. We just eventually decided to put it on the website. Plus, it's way easier to design on the website because personally, I love graphic design and I ate up all of the ideas. Soon will be the eventing area and the racetrack, which has its own awards already. Along with the server are mods and features that will enhance the player's experience by a lot. The Armorer's Workshop, which is a mod, allows you to make all types of custom placeable blocks and wearable items. For example, these cute hats which were designed by the players, or this spooky outfit that Estel rode to one of the shows, or this adorable jump, and so much more. If you're a crafty player, you'll love these features. Swem's config has also been updated, so it takes way longer to train horses, and foals don't grow up within 20 IRL minutes. So if you personally weren't a huge fan of how quickly Swem horses were trained, this server makes it take a lot longer. You will be training a lot longer to make a top show horse or racehorse. Hopefully in the future we'll have an unlimited setup of coats, meaning you can pick from more than just Swem's coats. One thing that I believe was taken from us was the V2 lineup of coats, so we will have to improvise. This is also going to be using coat makers like Dragan, Ashira, Scary, and Estel, and so many more who are being paid, meaning their small businesses are being supported. Moonflower is also being paid fully for her work with the CIT models. Hopefully, I will be able to support all types of smaller creators to make stuff for my server, and more paid volunteers so that everyone can be supported. Alongside the pre-existing mods are also nice animal mods for the genetic animal farmers, providing all types of breeds, species, and ways to make your own little farm. You can also sell animals, rescue animals, breed animals, and all of that stuff. Alongside of this is also extra mobs like butterflies, mini bees, beta fishes by dragon, and a lot of other mobs. We also have SWDM and LM, which add a lot of building and decoration blocks that make it fun to build. You'll never run out of design blocks, I can promise you that. My mod pack isn't just for my server. It can be used on your server and or single player with the option to remove client-side mods you may not need. There's plenty more to be added and featured, but this video is just showing the basics. Soon there will be questing, seasonal events, and so much more. Join the cozy and smaller community, or wait for the videos. I will be sure to feature it again. Also, a big thank you to Bisect Hosting. They have given me an amazing opportunity to own this server. Out of all of the server hosting brands for Minecraft, Bisect Hosting has definitely been one of my favorites because not only do they help you set up your server, but they have a lot of premium offers that are unmatched price-wise. And Minecraft isn't the only game that you can host on Bisect. They have tons of other games you can explore. If you guys are looking for a discount, you can use my code JustPeachy for 25% off your first month hosting. And I like to tell my friends that this is a good testing period for cheap because you can kind of figure out if you like Bisect hosting or if you'd rather go with another hosting service. And it also helps me out. Thank you. I have always wanted a Minecraft server for the longest time, and now that I have one, I'm just so excited to be able to explore all of these new options, meet new viewers, and have all of these new players on my server. I also want to give a big thank you to my staff, both pre-existing and past, who have helped me build up so much, quite literally, on the server. All of the staff have spent hours of their own time building up the server, and I cannot thank them enough for it. I really do like to think that the staff are also making it a place for themselves, so it's not really just my server anymore, it's kind of a collection of everyone's server. And I know a lot of people say that, like, oh no, what's mine is yours, but quite literally, you guys have given me so many suggestions. You guys are the reason that I'm able to do this, so thank you. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, stay healthy and safe and hydrated, and I will see you in the next video or stream. Yeah!